Howdy y'all, today is August 3rd. Just finished up a fantastic farmer's market, probably one of my best yet. Do a little bit better every week. Had so many tomatoes, just a lot of garden produce in general, which was really nice. Sold out of eggs pretty quick. Those always go fast. So overall, great day. I have not checked on this hive out here in a long while. It was since before Italy, so I'm just gonna give them a quick peek and see if that honey super ever got drawn out, because I just gave them a plastic foundation, so it's definitely going to take them a while, but we'll see if they've gotten any further. I see bee activity, so that's already a good sign. There's also a cardinal up here that's not very happy with me. She's got a nest. Oh, I can't find it in the camera. Oh, there it is. She's been chirping at me. It doesn't look like they've drawn anything out. I don't have my hive tool on me. Actually, I do have my hive tool sitting over there. I have a couple different tools. So I didn't pull anything out and look, but I did look in the little slits that I could see. I didn't see them really drawing anything out, so it takes a lot of work and a lot of time for bees to do that. This hive's a little more hot-headed. I just cracked it and they're swarming all around me, but from a very quick glance, it looks like they're doing good. This may be crazy, y'all, but since all of my cucumbers are dying out and we still have, 2 solid months of decent weather, I'm going to attempt to plant some more cucumber and see what happens if I can get a good fall crop, if I have enough time to get one going. I've heard mixed reviews on it as far as it actually working, but we're gonna give it a shot and see. I have 10 cups that I've already filled up here, and I'm gonna be doing the market more. So I still have plenty of seeds left, but the cucumbers have been really popular at the farmer's market, so I figure why not give it a shot, since I will be doing a winter farmer's market as well. I don't think they would last that long, but it's worth a shot to see if I can get it in for the final farmer's markets of the summer. And now we wait. It is really toasty up here. It is literally 100 degrees up here. There's a thermometer thing back that way. So I'm definitely gonna keep these downstairs, give them a good soak, and see how quick they pop up. In the grow room, they were popping up the next day after I had planted them. They were really quick, so I'm hoping that they'll still pop up that quick, because there's not a ton of time, and I wanna really see if I can get some cucumbers out of this. And on the package it's saying it's really only those lower states that can make it work, but we're gonna give it a shot. Howdy y'all, today is August 4th, stopping at Tractor Supply really quick to pick up a couple bags of chicken food. The feed barn isn't open on the weekends any longer. They were only ever open for a couple hours anyway, so I just need to stop here real quick to get me through the rest of the weekend, and then we'll head out to the farm. I just checked last week's YouTube video, and somehow that thing uploaded in 20 minutes. That is amazing. 2 weeks ago, it took 5 days to upload that video. I don't know what the secret is, but I'm glad it uploaded quick. Howdy y'all, today is August 6th. It is really muggy out today. We're sitting at 92 degrees and the humidity is through the roof. Feels pretty gross out. Tonight I have my first new farmer's market, the Tuesday evening one, so I'm looking forward to that. So I've got to get ready for that this afternoon. Also, I have some cucumbers sprouting. So far we've got all of them coming up except this one here. So I would hope that one's going to be coming up here soon, but just took 2 days, so not too shabby. I see a coop door open on the far right there, and one chicken walking around. Hopefully hasn't been open too long. I'd imagine not, since all the chickens haven't found it. Now I just gotta hope that a hawk didn't find its way in. I'll grab a bucket of food and head out and check. Yeah, it looks like just this one pearl white here. Now what are the odds of catching her? I'd say pretty good. We're gonna give it a shot. If I wasn't taking off for the farmer's market, I'd just let her do her thing because I could at least watch them and make sure that hawk isn't gonna mess with them. But since I'm not gonna be here for a couple hours, I don't want them running around. She was easy to catch. Just kind of looking around to make sure I don't see any piles of feathers anywhere. So I don't see anything, so that is good. Imagine I didn't lose any chickens. Still getting just a few cucumber. I'm surprised I have any cucumbers. Looking at these, most of them are dried up and done for. There's maybe 3 to 5 plants that are hanging on there. Peppers are doing good though. Well, y'all, that farmer's market went nearly as I had expected. It was a very small rural town farmer's market. I hadn't even been applying to any of them. Even the one that's right next to my farm, I didn't do because it was so small. I'm going for the more inner city farmers markets that are still within a reasonable distance of the farm, just for more foot traffic. So yeah, it was very tiny farmers market, and I think the weather scared people away. It was 92 degrees and muggy. The wind helped cool things off, but it was too windy. Things were falling and blowing, and tents were threatening to be blown over. So we had that, and then on top of it, there was a little pop-up that just was enough to scare everybody away. And it was right at the end of the market, so it ended early. And it was only a 2-hour market anyway, so it went pretty quick. So I talked to a few of the vendors, and they said it was a very slow week. Usually it's better than that, so I'm just going to trust that. I did pay through August, so I've committed to that at least. They were trying really hard to get me through the end of the season, but I didn't want to commit to all of September just yet until I kind of scoped it out a little bit, because I'd never been to this farmer's market and I had a feeling it'd be pretty small. I wanted to make sure it was worth my time. But I thought it was pretty neat that my name was thrown out there, because there was a produce vendor that had dropped for I don't know what reason. I never heard. And then a couple farm names were thrown out, and mine was one. So I went ahead and did it. But to give you an idea, I made $29. I know, big numbers, right? But I paid $15 to be there. And then I bought a $5 cinnamon roll. So that brought me down to a total profit of $9. So it's definitely not worth my time. And I like buying something from a different vendor each week just to kind of support them. So anyways, $9 is not what I'm looking for. It's definitely the smallest farmer's market I have ever been to. I haven't been to many, but smallest profit, that's for sure. So I'm really glad I didn't commit to the end of the season, but maybe it'll pick up. Hopefully it'll pick up. Looks like we got a little rain out here, which is nice. Y'all are probably gonna think I'm crazy when I say this, but I do think the market that I did tonight has way more potential than the market I've been doing on Thursdays. The advertising for the Tuesday, the market I did today, is way better. It's a really cute setup, and it's in the heart of the downtown of this rural community. There's a larger following for this farmer's market as well. It's a little better known. So even though it is more rural and tonight wasn't a great night, I have a feeling that this one could ramp up to be a better one. I know I only came home with $9 tonight, and it was the worst ever in the history of the farm. But I do see that one potentially picking up and being better than Thursday, so we'll see. Thursday, it has been a slow increase, which is good, but it hasn't been exactly where I wanted it to. But there's been a few weeks that have been hitting the mark where I'm really happy with it, so we'll see. Saturday always just is blown out of the water amazing. I love the Saturday ones, so I think just the timing of these evening ones are kind of rough too. It's the heat of the day, and a lot of people don't want to be out in that, so anyways, we'll see. All right, let's go put Stinky up. I've been leaving her out during the daytime, just in between the coops here. When the hawks are flying over, they're generally not looking down in here, and I've never noticed anything, so she's been pretty safe here. She's really good about scooting around on her butt now, and she just stays in this area. Probably enjoys seeing all the other chickens in here, which is nice. But at night, I do still lock her up in there. I have the fan on, so that way everybody stays nice and cool. But still not any major improvement on this girl. But she does get around. She uses both legs, but she just doesn't stand up. Maybe she needs more calcium. I don't know, because she can use both of her legs, kick both of her legs. She is still on the skinny side, but she's still eating, she's still drinking. She gets around even though she's scooting. So I don't know what her deal is. That little cool front came through and it feels so good right now. It feels great. I am gonna go ahead and give her some calcium and probably toss the rest in with these chickens just to see if she's interested in it in the slightest. I give her lots of options, so maybe she'll go for it. I don't know, but maybe. I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep her separated and see if she keeps making some improvements. She seems happy. And then we'll just give the rest of this calcium to these chickens here. And look at that. That last cucumber decided to pop up. So we'll see if I can get any more cucumbers before it gets too cold out. Howdy y'all. Today is August 8th. Got a load of straw here, which is pretty neat. I had a friend call last week asking if I need any. And I can always use some straw bales, so got here nice and early. Wow, super cool. So we'll get this unloaded and maybe meet up with him later today. We'll see what the schedule works out, but just gonna do a little bit of work around the farm this morning. My dad's out back trimming my compost pile, I guess we'll call it at this point. It was leftover dirt from when I had the driveway done. We've kind of thrown some old straw hay bales back there, old plants. If we ever have a dead chicken, it goes back there too. It was just kind of growing up and getting weedy, so he's weed whacking all that down while I'm doing a little bit of picking. Howdy up. Today is August 9th. Beautiful sunny day. The humidity finally left, so it feels good. I just moved the chicken coops. Everything was fine. I filled up their feeders and started putting them back in the coops. Looked in and a pearl white just up and died. It was kind of the same thing as Doodle Doo. Fine 1 minute and then dead the next. So Doodle Doo was a rooster, one of my original roosters, Buff Orpington. He died, I don't know. It was sometime this winter. I just came out and up and died. He was completely fine earlier. So same thing with this bird, completely fine just 5 minutes ago and then up and died. The pearl whites are one of my older batches, so they're not that old, but that's just a bummer. This pile back here looks quite a bit different, all weed whacked. It's really melting down, especially all those bales we threw back here last year. Got the old shooting target. Those bags of topsoil were our original backstop, but then we finally had all this, so it worked out pretty good. And now let's finally get to some picking. My dad is mowing a little bit in the garden, and we did some tilling because I want to get some stuff planted for this fall. I caught another one of these things barehanded. I remember as a kid going around the yard chasing these things, and they were hard enough to catch with the net. I'm pretty impressed with myself. Got the old hawk doing his job out there. Probably caught him a mouse or something. I do have the one white chicken out, but he doesn't seem to be messing with it, so that's good. I might actually go put that chicken up because that thing is not scared.